Hello everyone and welcome to day 3 of Spring Fever, where I am doing a new 5-minute review every day in the first 2 weeks of spring, Monday through Friday. So today I am going to be talking about the new Wet n Wild Spring Collection. These are all limited edition products by Wet n Wild. I bought all of mine at Walgreens. They also are available on the Wet n Wild website. So let's start with the eyeshadow palettes. These are the ones I was the most excited about. They have 2 new trio eyeshadow palettes, and as usual, their palettes have labels on their shadows that say brow bone, crease, and eyelid. I couldn't read it because I almost wiped it off already. But I don't usually follow those, to be honest with you guys, and I don't think that you have to really ever follow what it says or anything that anyone says. You just kind of do what works for you, use the colors that you want, and yeah, that's just been my experience with the Wet n Wild products, where it says to put things in the crease or the highlight or whatever. It doesn't always work out the best way, so that's just a little tip I have. And then it comes with a little brush and a sponge tip applicator, neither of which I found very useful in these particular palettes. So the first trio is called To Indio I Go Go, and it has a champagne shade that is very glittery and powdery. It has a softer, more of a satin shimmery lavender purple shade, and then it has the sort of brighter sky blue shade that is also very glittery and powdery. Now this is the main shade that I am wearing on my eyes today. I used a white base and then I packed this all over the white base, and that's the main color of my look. I also did use one shade from the other palette, and this second palette is called the New Romantics. It has a shimmery white cream shade, sort of an ivory. You have sort of a lighter pink shade, and then you have this lilac shade. Now, unlike the lilac shade in the other palette, this one is a lot more shimmery, glittery, and slightly more powdery as well. All of the shades in all of these palettes are shimmery. None of them are matte, which is fine because really it's a spring palette. It's something that I would think of as really an accent color. I wouldn't expect to get a complete look out of one of these palettes. You need to use other things. Overall, I like these, but they are powdery. There's a lot of fallout, so be prepared for that. If you are somebody who wants something quick and easy, this is not that. But there are some really pretty colors for spring, and I did enjoy them a lot. I am wearing the champagne shade here all over my lid over a white sticky base. And then I applied this pink shade with a brush that was dampened with a setting spray, and I applied that over kind of right in the center, so you can just kind of see how that turned out. And then I used some other shadows to give it some depth and just to really complete the look. So that is what I did on my eyes today. Next we have these eyeliners, and these are beautiful. So we have this pinkish purple shade called Violet Revolution. It's really more of a pink in my opinion. A Case of Blue, this periwinkle blue shade. Then we have Trim with Lace, which is a pure white eyeliner. These are very pigmented and they do dry very nicely. They do tend to crease a little bit, but once they dry, they don't budge at all. They don't smear or smudge or anything like that. They do flake and crease a little bit, but considering the price point, you get what you pay for. I would expect that a little bit. But they are super fun if you are just looking for a fun sort of something to add to your spring look. These are awesome, beautiful products to have. Next, let's talk about the highlighters. So there are 3 highlighters. They're kind of like highlighter palettes, but really you have to swirl them all together to use them. You can't really get one individual shade for a highlighter. They are called geometric highlighting powders, and I have the shade Sun Ceremony that has your real golden, warm toned shades. Then I have Where the Dreamers Go, which is a very cool toned palette that looks like it would be more appropriate for fair skin. It has sort of some of the blue and purple tones in it. And then I have the Desert Explorations, which is a very pink toned palette. So there's quite a variety here of shades, which I think is really nice. Now you'll see in the swatches that these are not the most pigmented at all. They look like they're going to be beautiful, but really in the swatches and on the skin they barely show up. So unfortunately, if you are looking for a product that's going to be an amazing summer, spring highlight, this is probably not that. It gives it a little bit of a shimmer, a little bit of a highlight to it, but really considering like how pretty this packaging is, it really does not give you that kind of a look. So unfortunately, these were not the best in my opinion. However, if you're a Wet n Wild collector like I am, then you might want to pick these up just to have them, because like I said, they are beautiful. And they do come with a little brush here. I just wanted to show that. I didn't use that at all. I used a fan brush, but just so you know, they do come with that. Next, let's talk about the nail polishes. I am wearing one of them today on my nails. I am wearing the color called Kiss My Mints. That's really cute. And then I also have Layout in Lavender, which is lavender, and Love Fest, which is this nice pretty pink. So these are all really pretty pastel shades, definitely what I would think of for spring. Now I'm going to insert a picture where I did wear all three of these colors on my nails at once, and you can see that particularly in the pink shade the pigmentation is just not there. I used 2 coats of each color and the pink shade still is very patchy and you can see through it, and it's kind of disappointing. All of the colors really are a little bit patchy and take a lot of work. The brush in this nail polish is not my favorite either. I feel like it is just not the best for getting the nail polish on there smoothly, so that's something that I noticed. It's definitely not my favorite nail polish I've ever tried. It is nice and I do definitely love this color for spring. Lastly, I wanted to mention their metallic tattoos because I've never seen Wet n Wild come out with anything like this before, and these are super fun. So I'm wearing one right now and I stupidly put it on so that I can't like show you very well, but I'll insert a clip. And I literally just put this on and you can see that it's already starting to flake off, but you know, I love the idea. I think probably from what this one is doing, I won't be purchasing more of these just because what's the point if I've been wearing this for like 15 minutes and it's already coming off, but that's okay. I mean, I'll definitely use these up because they're so cute. I mean, if you see, like, they got the feather, the arrow, the cute geometric shapes, just really fun for spring, and the gold is just super on trend and super fun, so that's kind of a fun little added bonus if you want to try that. Alright guys, that is everything. Let me know if this collection seems intriguing to you, if you think you're going to try them out, or if you think you're going to pass. And please give this video a thumbs up. That helps other people find it in the YouTube world. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Spring Fever. Bye guys!